Hello Reformers and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. Now when we left off we had just taken a rather wonderful fief from the Sarranids, and it took us quite a long time, didn't it? Yeah, it took us quite a long time, and in the end we had to enlist the help of our vassals. And speaking of vassals, I feel like it might be a much better idea and, you know, might end up in a little bit more efficiency, a bit more effective attacks, things like that, if we replace ourselves as Marshal. Yes, and we're going to be making, I believe, Lord Play the new Marshal. I think Lord Play is probably going to do the best. He is an ex-Swadian, so I'm thinking maybe he'll have a good idea about what to do. So yeah, we're gonna give Lord Play the Marshal, and we're gonna see how he does. I'd like to actually give a couple of things to people, but let's see here. I'm going to give a couple of villages, and I don't know who to give it to, really. I mean, I don't know, Akadan, I suppose, and then I suppose another one to Tarchius, because he's being a bit irritating, isn't he? Yes, he's quite annoyed. But when you give him a fief, he absolutely loves you. Look at that. He goes up by 10 relation. Absolutely crazy. All right. So, yeah, we did accept a vassal, by the way, in some of the previous episodes. So if you want to tell me to accept more vassals, well, that's the thing. I'd love to, but the problem is I can't really, considering I don't really want to speak to them and then find out that they hate me or something, and then I'm going to be like, oh, but now we've released him back into the wild and he can do all kinds of mean things to us. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that we really don't want to have happen. But anyway, I think the first course of action would be to go to Samara Castle. I think that is the best way to go. And as you can see, I still have my patented Kurget Lancer, army ready and willing to fight and hopefully not die in the glory of, the Kingdom of Reformia and everything. But anyway, Samara Castle. 41 Master Archers, and not much more. They have 14 Mamluks and 17 Guards, which is a pretty big deal, and it is a ladder castle. Usually I'd be quite happy about having a ladder castle, but as there are not many Sarranid vassals running around everywhere, it's not really advantageous for us to have a ladder castle. It's much, much better to have a siege tower because of the increased width in the ladders, or in the, shall we say, in the standing platform, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, here we go. We're going to try and take this. It's going to be a bit difficult, I feel. I am probably going to try, I'm going to place Jeremus outside here, because he is technically a crossbowman, and it would be quite nice if he could continue to use his bow. And can I actually do something here? Well, this is actually kind of amusing, really. I feel like having an entire army of infantry or cavalry or whatever it may be is actually pretty good, because when you rush people like this, for example, that are mainly archers, I mean, they do have quite a lot of infantry and things like that we have to worry about, as you can blatantly see by the casualty reports right now. But yeah, the point is anyway that when you have a bunch of those, nice headshot right there, that you are able to rush the archers and hopefully clear out the battlements extremely quickly. At least that's the idea anyway. I mean, obviously it doesn't always work out in our favor, but, well, we're gonna see if we can actually pull this off. How dare you, Kurget Lancer? Stay out of my firing arc. Thank you very much. Oh, well, anyway. Yeah, look at this. I'm literally trying to shoot this guy. Where is my arrow even going? I mean, look at that. Okay, there we go. We actually did hit him there. And we're hitting some of these now, but now I'm going to shoot this guy in the face if I actually allow it to go off, isn't it? No? No, maybe not? Okay, well, yeah. Just look at that. We are absolutely awful with arrows. I mean, seriously now. I guess the bow is kind of bad, and our power draw is awful, but I suppose it's a little bit more effective than a throwing weapon, I suppose. But, well, let's just wait and see how it goes, because obviously it's gonna get better and better as time goes on. But I'm a little bit worried about being pushed off the edge here. Can I maybe? Oh no, this is not good. Any further pushes? Oh, okay. Any further pushes and I'm going to get pushed off. That's not going to be very nice. I want to do some crowd surfing, please. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Yes, we're moving. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we actually got in to the line. That's fantastic. Okay, now things are not going too well for us, as you can blatantly see. Things are not going too well because we have a lot of Kurgit Lancers dying, and that is not good. I mean, well, obviously it's not good. I mean, we need those guys, you know? We need those guys to do as much damage as possible. Okay, come on now. Let's get in. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like. That is what we like. Take me up here. And, oh yeah, we're gonna kill all these. We're gonna kill all of these with no problems whatsoever. Trust me. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna get swarmed by them or anything like that. And we're not going to have to, you know, struggle tooth and nail and get pushed over by them or anything. You know, it's going to be absolutely fine. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, there we go. Okay, we killed one. And can I kill this one? Yes, there we go. And maybe I can kill that one too. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so at least our infantry, well, technically they are infantry, I suppose. I really shouldn't call them cavalry because they don't have mounts at the moment. Why are you coming up here? You're wasting time, you fools. Okay, yeah, so there are a bunch of Saranid Master Archers down there. Now, of course, because this is native, the player character's health is almost paramount. Because if you die in native, obviously, as you know, if you've been watching the series, then the battle ends. And we need to make sure that that does not happen, because we are in the battlements right now. We are in the battlements. We have the greatest chance of succeeding if we continue this siege. So how many have we lost so far? Actually quite a lot, but the enemy only has 22 enemies remaining, and, well, 22 units, and we are no doubt going to prevail. But this is the reason why I want some sort of passive HP regeneration, or at the very least, some kind of ability, or maybe... Oh no. Oh, hello there. Hello, person. You're stuck here, aren't you? You seem to be a bit stuck. Okay, let's kill you, please. Oh no. Oh no, I have a bad feeling. Oh yes, I almost had a bad feeling. I was about to say, or maybe some items that I could potentially bring out of like a backpack or something and maybe heal myself with some bandages or whatever. But, you know, if you want to, you know, create realism, if you want to have realism as a result of that, then obviously, you know, having some bandages might be good. Well, maybe. Maybe you have to go up to your medic or something, in this case Jeremus, who is outside the walls. So maybe you have to go up to your medic and press a button or something, and then he's just like, let me heal you up. And then he takes like 15 seconds to heal you or something, and then you get shot in the face anyway. Yeah, that's probably what would happen to us, or to me specifically. Anyway, there you go. 22 Lancers met their end in this particular siege, but we took it without any real problems. We didn't have to retreat or anything like that, which is fantastic. And of course, Lord Play is doing his thing, and he's calling for a campaign. Well, as we still have a pretty decent number of Lancers, obviously the horsemen were really, yeah, they got absolutely massacred, which is a real shame. But anyway, point is, thankfully, we still have a bunch of Lancers, and we're going to make the best of them, I hope. Oh, this is a strong bow. I'm using a Nomad bow at the moment. It's rather hilarious how it's 99 accuracy, but it's just so terrible for us. I guess that's obviously because, you know, of the proficiency in the power draw and things like that. Anyway, we're going to just take those just in case, and hopefully I'm going to level up reasonably soon as well. So here we go. This is where we can actually see what's going on with our vassals here. I'm probably going to give this to Uramuda, or should I? We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him fight, so I'm not entirely sure whether he has anything good, or whether he has a good personality or anything. I think he does have a good personality, because he does actually like us. I'm going to give this to Druli. Should I? I don't know. In terms of evenness and efficiency and things like that, I really should give Lord Beheshtur a town, by the way, but also because the villages, I mean, Druli only has one more village. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm going to give this to Druli, actually. There you go. He's obviously going to be pretty happy with that. And we can now wait here for some time. And then, well, I suppose then we can decide where we go to next. Obviously, I cannot call for a campaign any further because Lord Play is now the Marshal. So we're going to see what he does with it. I very much hope that he's going to take something like Amarad, but I don't know whether that's likely. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is he? He was close to Fyhrr Castle. Right, okay, so Fyhrr Castle is all the way over here, so I would assume that he's waiting there to launch some sort of offensive from that location. So hopefully we'll be able to head over there real quick. Ah, there he is. Oh no, that's Lord Drooly. He's going over, you know, to reinforce something or other. That's absolutely fine. And why isn't he helping Lord Play? I'm a bit worried about our vassals not actually obeying too well. Okay, I'm going to go into Fyhrr Castle and see if there's anyone. Oh, no one owns this. No one owns Fyhrr Castle. Well, that's obviously a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, I probably should have asked Lord Drooly where Lord Play is, but I was hopeful that I would just be able to find him. Ah, Lord Play owns Asunder Castle. That might be the reason why he was spotted near Fyhrr Castle. Well, in any case, we're going to... Oh, I thought his wife might be here, but maybe he's not married. Well, that's a shame. Is it? Wait. No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think... Oh, really? He's not? Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, well, yeah. Now, I have heard from some of you that Durran Castle is an absolutely insane layout. So I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. I mean, you know, maybe I'll have to replace Lord Play as Marshal and retake the mantle of responsibility, and, you know, try and, you know, take something myself. With the help of our vassals, of course. Okay, so this is a much more upgraded version of Samara Castle, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to do this. I mean, it depends on the layout, of course. I mean, is it a siege tower? No, it's a ladder castle. I'm not entirely sure whether I want to do that. I mean, 39 Master Archers, 23 Mamluks, 23 Guards. I mean, that's... I don't know. I mean, we almost failed, really. You know, we almost had a pretty close call there. So I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to do that. But anyway, going to level up Jeremus once more. And we're going to go for some more surgery. And some more wound treatment. Oh yeah, give me that. That's what we like. Alright, so let's go for some more one-handed. And a little bit in two-handed as well. And Lezelet, has he advanced in level again? No, he still has that 1 point that I still don't know what to do with it. I don't know. But anyway, that seems fine. I really want to level Barney up. But how is he doing? He is far away from leveling up. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's going to take me quite some time. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so it's either Bardak Castle or Durran Castle. I suppose we could try Amarad. I didn't even check what the garrison was like in there. Oh, this is actually looking a little bit better than Bardak Castle, but the problem with this is that the layout. I've been warned by some of you that the layout of this is not very nice, so that's something we have to be a little bit worried about. Ooh, we can actually give troops to people? That's cool. Okay, I actually forgot that you could do that. But anyway, we are going to see where Lord Play is. He should be close to Arduna. Where's he going? Arduna is all the way up here. I don't know where he's going. Is he going to take Dirchios Castle? Oh, if he takes Dirchios Castle, I suppose that's absolutely fine. You know, he can do that if he so desires. Oh, well. Okay, so what else is going on here? May I suggest a course of action? Will you follow me? I have a plan. Alright, I will do that. Oh, is he actually going to do that? Because I know in some mods that actually bugs out and it doesn't actually work. He is! He is actually following us. Fantastic. Lord Drooly, you're the best. You're really good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Lord Drooly into the Death Castle, which is what it's otherwise known as. You know, it's not Durran Castle in this case, it's Death Castle. So we're going to see how it is. The layout is obviously going to be pretty fiendish if you've warned me about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know this castle. I remember this castle. This is... yeah, not very good, suffice it to say. Not very good. But hopefully, because Lord Drooly is a Vaegir, hopefully he'll have a bunch of marksmen. He does have a couple of marksmen. Hopefully they'll be pretty decent in countering the enemy's, you know, Master Archers. But the problem with that is that the Master Archers just are so much more in number that is the main reason. That's the main problem we're going to have. But this layout, I don't know. I actually have forgotten what this layout is like beyond this. So I have no idea what the ladder is like and you know, all the sort of various vantage points that the enemy can have. And of course the bottleneck, I'm not entirely sure. I know that there are variations of this castle. and, you know, specifically being in mods and things like that, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the same. Maybe it was just taken from native and copy-pasted or something like that, but I don't think so somehow. I think this is going to be pretty fiendish. Let's see if that is indeed the case. We haven't lost anyone so far, which is quite strange, I would say. Oh, there's the ladder. Oh my, okay. Right, yeah. I can see how you would say that this is a pretty difficult layout. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to do this, actually, because of how many archers they have and the vantage points on either side. I mean, over there, specifically, and over there as well, is also going to create a bit of a headache for us. Now, thankfully, seems like the Master Archers are focusing on our ally at the moment, but even as I say that, I don't really want him to lose all of his, you know, all of his units. So let's see what we can do. What I'm going to try is I'm going to try and just sneak on. Oh my. This is... Oh my. This is not good. This is not good. Alright, well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. If I fail, then, well, at least we can say that we tried to take the Death Castle. But it seems like maybe we have a bit of an advantage here, because most of the enemies at the front are not actually infantry or cavalry. They seem to be mostly predominantly archers, which is absolutely fantastic for us. I mean, look at this. I'm able to just get in here, no problem at all, and slaughter them all, which is exactly what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to try and kill this guy as quickly as I can. There we go. And then I'm going to jump and slash. Ah, if I had hit that, that would have been really impressive. But now Barney's just face palming. He's just like, you know, big sigh. Big sigh from Barney right there. All right, well, anyway. Thankfully, Jeremus is actually doing a pretty decent job as a crossbowman right now. I would like to jump down here, but I don't have enough space. Okay, well, we kind of do have enough space now. Okay. Oh, that was hilarious. Fantastic. I was actually thinking that I was going to take much more damage there, but I can't believe we've already gotten onto the battlements. I think the main downfall of this particular castle was the fact that they had archers at the bottleneck. I have no idea why they put archers at the bottleneck. I can get a little bit of weapon proficiency here, I hope. Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Who knows? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Kill that guy, and can I get a headshot? Oh, apparently, yes, I'm getting a headshot. Yes, exactly. I'm receiving headshots, not getting it. You know, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to crowd surf. Yeah, there we go. I did that once and died. Can you believe that? Yeah, I did that once and I actually died from fall damage. I think it was in... Was it in Pendor? Yeah, I think it was in Pendor, because Pendor has a weird way of calculating fall damage. So basically, it depends. It calculates, as far as I'm aware, on how much, or shall we say, how much of a lengthy duration you have to your feet being on the ground. So as long as your feet are on the ground, you have nothing to worry about. But if you're like floating, as in the case with, you know, crowd surfing is, then you have to worry about fall damage, which is hilarious. So every time I do that, I would take huge amounts of damage, which is just, I don't know, that's just, in my opinion, a bit ludicrous, but, well, it is just for fun, of course. Okay, so I'm going to try and use, oh, no, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, yeah, what I was trying to do there was I was trying to actually use the bodies of the allied Master Archers to block for me. So basically I was using their bodies to block their arrows so that they wouldn't be able to shoot, because obviously allies are not going to shoot through other allies. So that was hopeful, you know, that was what I was hoping for. But anyway, we were unable to take Darien Castle at the moment, but they only have 77 remaining, and we killed quite a lot of them, and hopefully we'll be able to get up there and do some good damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh no, Lord Drooly, where are you going? Oh no. Okay, apparently he got fed up. Apparently he got fed up, and then he was just like, see ya! I'm not participating in this siege anymore. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, so I have 92 out of 100. I think we'll be able to do it, but I think we're going to save that for the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.